fellow fans and collectors from the Transformers unboxing. Today we have Transformers Legacy United, G1 Universe Quake, G1 Universe Heater, G1 Universe TIPTOP. Yes, this is our modern version of Quake, filling out our double Target Masters line. We had Spinister, we had Needle Nose. Is it Needle Nose? And then Quake will fill out our Decepticon dual Target Masters. Technically, we already had a Quake in the Titans Return line, but this one is, I want to say more accurate. This one comes with the two guys. It is the only big difference. Not big difference. There's a lot of differences, but I think this one's going to look more like Quake. The last figure was cool, looked pretty good. But this guy comes with Target Masters. My previous Quake did not. So, having a look at the box, we have some product shots. I like that the Target Masters are riding Quake in vehicle mode. Artwork here of Quake. He's got his Target Masters in their alt modes and their gun modes. We have 40 years of Transformers. Product shots here on the back. These are more simple Target Masters than we got in the, I can't remember, keep all my lines straight. In the last wave where we actually got the individual Target Masters at the $5.99 price point or whatever it was. The weaponizers. But there we go. They can combine them into one weapon. Kind of like the original. And the big wheel there. There's some legal there. Legal here. Let's get the crack can open. As I do so, if you enjoy my videos, please hit that like button and subscribe if you are not a subscriber already. I do come back with videos as often as I get figures, which people say is too often. So this is the last, I believe this is the last line of United. So this is my last deluxes. So we'll be moving on to next year's Transformers fairly soon. That box is empty. Where's the garbage? Where's the garbage? Oh my god, they didn't give it. Oh, there it is. Hate how they threw that in there. There's the instructions. Maybe we'll need them. I'm not sure what this guy is a retool of. I think he's an original mold. I didn't do too much research on this mold beforehand. And in my head, he has that giant gun on the back because he was a real retool of Titans Return, Chrome Dome, Hardhead. The previous one. That was from the last wave. Huh. Decepticon coming with Autobot. Autobot Burrito. Alright, that's garbage. Hey, there's his tank. Stop. I wasn't expecting that to be a parts forming thing. 3mm peg, so we should be able to put some blast effects on there. But yeah, lots of. And they come in gun mode. They are very simple, very inarticulated. Do they even transform? Oh yeah. Oh wow. There you go. He's now a robot. I mean, at least we got him. I would like the weaponizers again, or even the ones we got with the Japanese Legacy line, the LG weaponizers that we got with those. Well, the Japanese exclusive ones. Those were so nice, so nice. That's empty. We don't need that. Have a look at Quake himself. Let's flip this around because we got to add this right. That is just a flat generic back, which is pretty cool because if you were into customizing, having just he is prime material for troop fodder, making something out of him. Because there's just these classic generic bots. Well, I wouldn't say they're classic. I'm just saying there's options. Why is it not plugging in? That goes there, that goes there, and that goes up. And that leans back. That is it really? Oh, there we go. And that plugs into there. Okay, there we go. That's how it's supposed to go. Like so. Still nice and blocky. This... Are we sure this isn't a retool of Skull Cruncher? That's what I'm thinking it is. The plastic also still feels cheapish. He's got a full 360, T-pose, bicep swivel, elbow joint, and wrist that. So he can do that. That's because of transformation. His giant noggin is on a ball joint. No, that just feels like a mushroom peg. Yep, that's just a mushroom peg. You really can't look up and down. I mean, he kind of does. Then it goes back. I don't want to force it too much. No ab crunch. He's got waist swivel, side kick, forward, backward. Ooh, nice back. Knee. I say thigh swivel. Got thigh swivel, and he's got rockers. So we can get some poses in there. There he is with his two buddies, Sits Up and Heater. I'm not even sure if those are the original G1 names. And then here they are in weapon mode. This is one of the guys you really do not want to lose weapons for because you're technically losing a whole transformer. Ooh, there's a lot of paint on that. That maroon and bright blue, that is great Decepticon colors. Good Decepticon colors are a bright, usually tend to be a bright, one bright color, one dull tertiary color, or in this case like that would be like a purple. One bright primary color rather, one dull tertiary color. This is like an off purple, so it's magenta rather than straight purple. And then gray or black, and then those are great Decepticon colors. You do purple, like look at this, bright color, dull color, and then he's got a little bit of maroon thrown in there, but it still follows the same thing. Bright color, dull color, black. Great Decepticon colors. Anyway, I'm a little sideways. There he is. That's pretty cool. Let me pause for a second, see if we can do the full-on transformation. Alright, here is the transformation. I've already taken these guys out of his hands. We don't have to worry about that. I'm still unsure if he is a Skullgrin retool. It's been a while since I've transformed Skullgrin, and this just seemed like it was different. But anyway, oh, I like his fist, like little spiky knuckles. Anyway, first off, we're gonna hide the fist. We're gonna open up his chest, flip that, cycle that around, close that again. He's got this here. I don't know what to call that, but we're just gonna move that up. Then we're gonna rotate the hands around, rotate it, and rotate the wrists. Plug them in like so. And make sure that's all the way up there. All right, now we're gonna do the legs. We are going to pop this out. Bend the knee. That will not unfold unless you bend the knee. And then we're gonna scissor that up. Lift that up. Put the foot down. Pull this piece back down. Actually, let's flip this around. And then that's gonna top off the side of the tread there. like so. So once more, we bend the knee, take this piece. Well, first off, let's untab it. That goes around like so. So from this angle here. Then we can untab that from the back, fold that up, scissor. You can do the scissoring with the foot there, but it's easier without. That a little early. Then we're gonna flop this around. I'm just gonna untab that there. Voila. Now we're gonna move the pelvis up like so, and then we're gonna fold this in. Now we see these we're gonna peg into the bottom there of the treads. Little holes there that are hard to see. Then there's also pegs here and here. And those are gonna peg into here and here. I'm sorry, here and here. These are gonna go here and here. We want to make sure that that is in the right position, and then those tabs there should be tabbing into the forearms here, and then everything should be there. Of course, I just untab that. Oh, and let's put the treads together. We're just gonna fold it over. You see on the shoulders, those are gonna tab into there. I need to pull it apart a little bit. Those treads are quite hollow. And then if everything pops, like everything's in right now, it just went really smoothly. No pops. I can pop that down. Voila, there he is. Now, there are no wheels. None at all. Which, I don't know how you feel about that. Not a big deal to me not have wheels. I don't really roll them around. He looks good. Although, I kind of do want wheels. Then, of course, we can take the guns. Pop them in here. These other guys. Maybe one of them wants to ride up top there. Not quite as cool looking as it does in the artwork. But you're able to do that. So let's transform him back to bot mode, and let's discuss ratings and reviews. First off, let's do the alt mode. The tank. Oh, that's one thing I want to discuss before I completely go back. Yeah, this here, up, down, but it will not rotate all the way around. It will, but you end up with it pointing upward like that. So, it's weird. But in other words, this tank only goes forward. But yeah, 4. It's a 4. It's at least a different looking tank, I'll tell you that. And it reminds me of his G1 incarnation. So, alt mode, bot mode, that's a 5. It looks like Quake. I have yeah, I wouldn't change anything on how it looks that way. I'm not gonna be that picky there. But yeah, that's a 5. Transformation. These transformations are getting really, really interesting. Some of them anyway. Oh, there we go. Still, the ratcheting gimmick of this is I find interesting. It's like the the mini bots in their deluxe forms that we've been getting lately. A lot of the bulk is in, is in the feet. The heck happened there? Where is, oh, there it is. Okay, yep, a lot of the transformation is in the feet, other than what just happened there. That's common with that kind of connector, especially when you're not paying attention to how you're handling it. Voila. Yeah, so transformation, we're gonna give it a 4. It's not. There's a few things I don't like about it. It's so clean. It's so clean. Never mind, it's a 5. So where are we? 5 for 4 for alt, 5 for bot, 5 for transformation. Price point. We get 3 bots for the price of 1. Add deluxe class. That's a 5. This is a very, very high 4 when all is said and done. So, to reiterate, alt mode, 5. Bot mode, alt mode 4, bot mode 5. Transformation, we're gonna give it 5 because that was fun. I know that one piece fell off, but it was still fun. And price point, I'm just accepting that $24.99 is with the price point, plus you get 3 guys. This is a great value. We'll just say it's a 5. Buy it if you want to, especially if you want to finish out your dual target masters. Yeah, he's a great late G1. Goodness. Get him, get him, get him. And on that, thank you very much for watching. If you are still watching, please hit that like button and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. And why don't you all have a wonderful day. Most awkward exit ever.